Hi everyone! For those of you that don't know me, my name is Brittany Patterson and I am an online health and fitness coach. And I am coming to you today for part 2 of how I tricked my family into eating healthy. So, for those of you that don't know my story, I am part of a blended family. I married a man that had children. And when we all moved in together, I had started a healthy eating kind of journey, and I was really committed to my goals and what I wanted to see out of my body and you know, the types of things that I wanted to eat. I had a very specific plan. So for a long time, I was cooking 2 to 3 dinners. If my dinner was too healthy for my boyfriend, now my husband at the time, I would cook him a separate meal and then the kids a kid-friendly meal. It was absolutely insane, and I really hope that those of you with children learn from my mistake, because I was in the kitchen for hours trying to prepare several different meals to meet everyone's different needs. So, what I wish I would have done, and what I did once I learned these tricks, is I started slow. It's definitely a process, and it still is. But my second step, and for those of you that didn't watch my video yesterday, go back and watch part 1. But today is about starting the swap. So if your kids are in the room, get out of the room. Don't let them listen to this. These are the tricks of the trade, okay? So start the swap and start small. My biggest thing when eating healthy was I was very skeptical about trying different foods. So I ate the same foods, but I just swapped some of my condiments out and I swapped some of my spices out. So I want to give you what I started to swap out. My first thing was spices. For those of you that cook at home and use different kind of spices and salts and all that stuff, I want you to take a look at the ingredients and look at the nutrition label. The sodium is extremely high in some of our spices. So what I did is I went out and researched the best spices for low salt, and I found Mrs. Dash, which I know a lot of you use, and it's absolutely incredible. Start to use spices with less salt. It'll taste the same, but you will be less likely to have a heart attack in the future. So that's my first swap that I would recommend. My next swap is taking your canned foods and swapping them out for fresh. So do not have a bunch of canned green beans. Go out and buy either fresh green beans or frozen green beans. Start to implement more fresh fruits and vegetables. My next swap is Greek yogurt. Don't freak out. Don't stop the video, just trust me. You are going to start to swap out sour cream for Greek yogurt. My kids still don't know this. Here's the trick. Save the sour cream that you have in your fridge right now, and when you're done with it, clean it out. Go buy some Greek yogurt and put the Greek yogurt in the sour cream container. You will be amazed. They will have no idea. Top it with your, tacos or potato or whatever you put sour cream on, and they'll never know. But it is so much better for you. Next, your frozen meals that you have in the freezer, throw them out or use them immediately and start Monday or whenever you want to start eating healthy. You need to take inventory, like I said yesterday, of meals that are going through your house quickly and write down what are your favorite frozen meals. I mean, why are they your favorite? And start to find the meals fresh. So for instance, my family loved Hamburger Helper. I even asked the kids last night what was their favorite food growing up and what did they love when their dad cooked, and they said Hamburger Helper. So what did I do? I found the box of noodles that they liked. I found the meat that they liked, which was the ground beef, and I switched out the spices that they have in the Hamburger Helper for Mrs. Dash. I make Hamburger Helper at least once a week, but it's healthy. So try that. Which leads me into my next swap. Swap out all of your white foods like white rice, regular noodles, and white bread for whole grain. This isn't the best for you, but it's better than the white bread, because anything that you ingest like white bread or white rice or the regular noodles, it immediately goes into your body and turns to sugar, guys. So start swapping that out slowly. Do not get rid of all of your noodles today and go for whole grain, because it does taste differently at first. My kids now have no idea whether or not they're eating regular or whole grain because I started to swap. If you want to start to swap immediately, I would recommend doing half and half. Half regular noodles, half whole grain noodles. Put them together and implement all your sauces and your meats and whatever else you're cooking. And that way they'll start to get the taste in there. Your oils that you're cooking with. Get rid of vegetable oil. It's not good. Just stop cooking with it. Start cooking with coconut oil. There's amazing benefits that, I'll post below a link that has those benefits, but definitely start to cook with coconut oil. And my last swap for you today is salt. If you have not been following me for a long time, you will not understand my obsession with Himalayan salt, but you need to swap out your salt for Himalayan salt. The amount of benefits that the Himalayan salt has is incredible. And again, I'll share that with you, but for now, just trust me. So these are the swaps I want you to start implementing. Remember, it's a process. Don't, go and get all of these swaps today. Just when you're out of your spices, go get Mrs. Dash. When you're out of sour cream, go get Greek yogurt. But don't forget to use the container of the sour cream, because your kids will think they know the difference if they see the Greek yogurt, but they won't if it's hidden. Okay, guys, this is how I've tricked my family into eating healthy. These are some of my favorite tips on swaps. I hope this helps, and thank you so much for everyone for watching. I really appreciate the support. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.